Yes, sir. Eric Lehman here, and you are watching my YouTube show in which sentimental thoughts come from my heart. It's also my YouTube show of mental oddball shenanigans in my brain. It's EML77 TV, episode 483. Welcome to another episode. Now, there is big concerns going around sporting events and fun stuff all over the country due to the coronavirus that is going around. What are my thoughts on that? I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering what my thoughts on this, and I'm trying to figure out everything, and just basically with my job, it's a simple of, it's we could say, oh, it's just nothing, no big deal, or anything like that, or just nowadays I think we need to be very, very careful of how we approach something like this, because even if it's a big deal or not, it's the simplicity of things like washing your hands, and that's the most important thing, is you keep your hygiene up, and that's what I think is very, very important nowadays. And I could easily put on a mental tinfoil hat and say, let's blame China for all this, because they're the ones that started this crap. And I could easily say that, if China had not decided to cut out eating domestic pets or stray pets, stray animals in the streets and use them as food, maybe none of this crap would have happened. And, China needs to change their policies and something like that. I could easily say something like that. I mean, it's just simple, we can easily blame China for everything. Let's blame China. Blame the Chinese government. Blame everybody. Let's blame everybody over there, And yeah, we get upset and all that, there's people that travel around the world. And I think it is too, is that when you travel, the weather I think plays a huge part in it, because the weather, you have different climates, I don't know what the climate was like out there in China before coming back to the States, and the majority of the states could be in cooler weather or whatnot, because we're still in the wintertime. I mean, here I am, okay? I live in the craziest region ever in this United States of America, New England, because New England weather changes every which way. Like one day it'll be 20 degrees snowing, and then another day it will be 70 degrees piping hot or something like that. I don't know. And sometimes, we get common colds from there, It's like, I think a lot of us in Massachusetts are not really flipping out or freaking out. If we are, then there's something wrong with us. But I think the reason why I'm not flipping out and freaking out, because we live in a region where colds and flus are very, very common, But everybody's concerned about this coronavirus. It is a lethal thing. We know a lot of people. Many people are blaming the media for overhyping this thing too much, and everybody's in an overreaction, pandemic, and it's a little crazy. They're canceling wrestling events left and right. WrestleMania's up in the air. SmackDown's up in the air. It's totally crazy at this point. All I can say is, I really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, they've already decided to suspend the NBA season. Hockey's going to follow suit, and then Major League Baseball, I think they're going to delay a few things, and a lot of things are going to happen, and it could, the reason why the WWE has been they're in a tight spot. Here's the deal. You got AEW, all right? You got AEW, I know they canceled a few events there, and it's to the point where if WrestleMania gets canceled, there's a part where some of the major wrestling organizations on TV, like Impact Wrestling, AEW, they could pick up and take advantage of this situation, and that could really affect the WWE going down the line. And if people complain that WrestleMania gets canceled, people will complain. If WrestleMania does not get canceled and still goes on a schedule, people will complain. People will get upset and say Vince does not care about the wrestlers. He cares about money and all that. What Tampa cancels it, then they have to give them. The WWE gives the money back has to give the money back to Tampa, and I think move the venue somewhere else. And it is a tough decision, because all these events getting canceled, it affects the economy. Maybe I'll put on my mental tinfoil hat again and say, hey, maybe that's what China's plan was all along, is to give us a virus to force us to cancel these events, to affect the economy to the point where we could be China could be the best economic country in the world, and that could spark a lot of bad blood. You know what I'm saying? There's so many theories and stuff running through my head, and like I said, if I had a tinfoil hat, I'd put it on. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I don't know what to make of this, to be honest with you. I'm not making fun of it by any chance, with the exception of that stupid Utah Jazz player Rudy Gobert, who made a joke about touching all the microphones, like, is this guy crazy or something like that. But I think the bottom line is we do need to be very, very careful how we approach this. We do need to wash our hands. We do need, do it thoroughly and all that. Singing the Happy Birthday song, or you can go to the Monkees theme song. Here we come, walking down the street. We get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. People say we monkey around, something like that. We have to make sure we do. If it does get canceled, it's for safety reasons, and people are very important. People's health is very important as well, and it could be, it could be detrimental to the economy and detrimental because when tragedies happen, we usually look to these things of entertainment to keep our minds off things. But unfortunately, it's economic wise, it could really hurt you in the long run. And, it's like I think a lot of people have been overreacting and all that. Just make sure you take out the proper cautions. Just make sure you don't touch your face. Don't touch your face like I'm doing right now. Don't touch your face. If you did, clean your hands, wash them thoroughly. You get under the fingernails and all that. I think it could be very, very important. It's very important to do so. And if you're sick, stay home. Call them. Listen, I don't feel too good. Stay home. Don't spread your germs. I mean, with my job, it's very, very essential to stay clean, especially, and after we have a sign up at the mall says, in the bathrooms of the mall, every time you make sure you wash your hands before returning to work. And that's why we do all the time. We have hand sanitizers, we sanitize our hands. And, I say, I think in order to stop, in order to slow down this thing, stop panicking, stop freaking out, just follow the proper procedures and clean your hands and all that. And I think if you do that, I believe we're going to be okay, That's the main thing that we do. We need to stay calm and say, okay, what do you do in this situation? Stay away from people that are sick and, don't constantly cough on people. If you're coughing, if you're sick, you don't feel too good, stay home. Stay home. You don't want to risk, you don't want to risk it. You know what I mean? So I'm just, this is, sort of like a little PSA for, I don't want to call this, I don't want to give this title the coronavirus thing. This is basically don't panic, follow procedures. I think that's what it is. A lot of people are panicking and everybody's thinking the whole world's going to end and all that. And, oh my God, I'm going to get sick, I'm going to die. Just calm down. Follow procedures. Don't panic. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you follow. If you're sick, go see a doctor or stay home. Just, that's all you gotta do. Just be careful out there. Just be very, very careful. And it's just a matter of following directions. You do that, I think you're good. I think you're gonna be awesome, and just you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Just, stay calm. Don't panic. Don't overreact. And if I find you walking around in bubble wrap, I'm going to say, you nuts. You know what I'm saying? At that point, and this is where a lot of people have been overreacting like that. And maybe, I blame the media for overhyping and not overdoing it, making it scared. And I think it is that they want clicks. They want to get paid, Let's exaggerate a little bit. And that's what's going on. But as long as you follow, like I said, again, follow procedures. I cannot stress this enough. Follow procedures. Wash your hands thoroughly. All that. You'll be fine. And that's what I think everybody needs to do that. And I know if events do get canceled, I'm not going to be very happy about it, to be honest with you. Because we use a lot of these events and, this fun stuff to keep our minds off of everything that's going on in the world, And, A lot of people, you know what? And you know, here's the weird part about this whole thing is. Here's the most weird and ironic part. Guess what tomorrow is? Now today's Thursday the 12th. What's tomorrow? Exactly. Coincidence? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Imagine that the week of Friday the 13th, normally things will always go bad for me on the week of Friday the 13th, but lately over the years it has not been the case. But for this year, not for me, but for the entire country here and for everything that's happened, it's been a bad week. You know, and we're almost done with the week, and just unbelievable. No, the week of, who would have thought? It's always the week of Friday the 13th. Something bad always happens. Not just to me, but to like everybody else around. You know what I'm saying? It's totally insanely crazy. Let me tell you. Again, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm a little upset and angry, but I think the smart thing to do, you know, unfortunately. You know, I don't like this saying this was to cancel every single event there is, but it kind of sucks because what is our country going to do? Sit at home, twiddle our thumbs, and wait till this whole thing blows over? And and like I said, there'll be I'm sure people will be on social media clacking away, you know, blaming China, blaming the president, blaming the politicians, blaming everybody. It's basically hashtag dumb people making dumb decisions. You know what I'm saying? Dumb people, you make dumb decisions. You know, if you're going to be dumb, and make a stupid decision. You know. Like, if the individual that was sick, he should have stayed in China and said, hey, listen, I don't feel too good. I can't fly back to the States. Maybe this whole thing wouldn't have happened. But, you know, you had to go somewhere. And like I said, it's because, you know, like I said, China needs, to me, this is my opinion only, that China needs to get his act together, you know, and stop eating domestic pets, because I think, or stray pets, or stray dogs, stray cats, stray birds, or anything like that, you know, and that's what probably was caused the virus in the first place, caused people to get sick and die in the first place. It's like, you know, and sometimes you want to go, because sometimes politicians and executives, they don't think straight, you know, and that's the thing, you know, and, you know, like I said, people's health is important, that's fine, you know, I gotta respect that, you know, if they have to cancel WrestleMania, you know. I don't like the fact that WrestleMania be canceled. That means all the other events could be canceled. And you know, you pay a lot of hard-earned money. You pay your hard-earned money. You get all this, and it's like, okay, oh my God, you know, it's like it's being ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And just you know, and then you got the Amazon, eBay, you know, situation as far as you know, getting packages from them, and that, you know, that coronavirus could strike you back a little bit too, and you know, like. And you feel like going, oh, there we go, you know. Yeah, there's some, you know, packages that have been delayed. You know, one package in particular from Amazon would be the He-Man and the Masters Universe ball cap. I have not gotten in yet, and it's supposed to be in by yesterday, and has not been. I don't want to ask for a refund. I want to give it to the weekend. I want to give it to the weekend to get it. You know, if I get it by the weekend, great. If I don't, well, then I'll have to either ask for a replacement or ask for a refund, and that, you know, I don't want to do that. I know the coronavirus has, you know, affected a lot of things, but we have to not panic, stay calm. We can get easily upset about a lot of things. You know, we're upset the NBA suspended the season after what the Celtics have been doing, and could, you know, with the Bruins, you know, it's like all of our teams are doing, both of our teams, Celtics and Bruins, are doing well, and then they suspend the season. That could ruin the momentum for a lot of teams once play comes back. You know, I heard a 30-day suspension, I think, for hockey, I believe, just for 30 days, and until, you know, some NBA's till further notice. A lot of people just, I think I'm mostly upset the fact that they decided, you know, it's that we cannot let fear grip us, and that's why I think that's what's happening here. We're allowing fear to grip us. We're allowing fear. You know, there's a difference. You know, there's fear and there's common sense, or you know. Or taking proper precautions. I think it is that everybody's acting like they're scared. They're afraid. You know, we survived worse things than the coronavirus. For goodness sake. And like I said, that's why, you know, people. That's why I was like a little upset when people say, "Oh, they're going to cancel this event, that event." You know, listen, we live. All right, I live in a region where the weather changes up and down. You know, like I said, it'd be 1 minute it'd be 20 degrees snowing, and then the next day will be 80 degrees, piping hot, humid, You know what I'm saying? That's how weird our New England weather is. It's like we gotta relearn to stay calm. Just stay calm, follow procedures. That's all you need to do when it comes to this situation. So, I don't know what else to tell you folks. Just, like I said, stay calm, follow procedures, and you'll do fine. You'll live, you know. And I know these events could, affect the economy, affect the companies and everything else. I get that. You know, sometimes there's companies like the WWE that are placed in a no-win situation. So it's like, okay, we're in trouble here. You know what I'm saying? This is, keep your heads up, and this is what we need to do. Hopefully, people will come up with alternate solutions to these events and these problems and everything else. A lot of people come up with ideas like March Madness could not happen this year, and a lot of people are upset about that. A lot of folks are upset about that. You know, they say, well, move it to May Madness. Hey, why not? You know, it's, I say, postpone everything till like May or something like that. But you get to push everything back too. And that, we could see the World Series in freaking Thanksgiving, for goodness sakes. Well, forget football. Let's watch the World Series on Thanksgiving. Who's winning? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going to happen, and it's going to be totally crazy. I think this year's already been flipped upside down with the death of Kobe Bryant and all that's going, all the celebrities, all that's going on. It's like, okay, and like Caleb Braston asked, who ticked off 2020? That's what I want to know. Who ticked off God in 2020? That's what I want to know. Just basically, so it doesn't matter. But the bottom line is, folks, when it comes to situations like the coronavirus, please be careful. Don't panic. Stay calm. Do your procedures like washing your hands thoroughly and all that, and I think you'll be fine. And I believe that you'll be fine. And just stay strong. Okay, just be patient. Hopefully, like I said, it's annoying. A lot of things could happen. Like I said, there's a pretty good chance that most of these events are going to get canceled, including WrestleMania, which I hate that, because, as a wrestling fan, we need some stuff to keep us distracted. I mean, we'll watch reruns of our favorite TV shows, get some DVD. I got a lot of DVDs. I got a lot of video games. I said, what the heck not, right? Be creative here on the internet. Why the heck not? Just do something like that. So, that's how I'm. Listen, next week I'm on vacation, so I'm looking forward to that. So anything's possible in this case. At this rate, I got a lot to talk about besides this situation. And people want to know what my thoughts on the coronavirus situation, and it's my thoughts on it. I'm not. I'm a little bit perturbed and angry and all that, but we'll see what happens. All right. That's it. That's all the time we have on the show. Episode 483 of EML77 TV is complete. 484 will be coming soon. I've got a couple of packages from Amazon, from over online. Speaking of which, that's come in, and I'm hoping to show you guys what they're all about. And so we're going to get going with that. And then also on the next episode, some big breaking news on the WWE Hall of Fame. I guess I can tell you that whoever is a fan of, if you're a fan of this certain individual, you probably know by now. But if you're a fan of this individual, I think you're going to like the news, and it's a good one, all right? I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless. Remember, stay calm, follow procedures, and you'll be fine, all right? See ya. Be cool. Stay solid. What's up? Okay? See ya. Bye.